It's Jim Marshall with Remax Prairie Sale Muskoka Realty Limited. It is the 10th of June 2014. Just coming back from refreshing some pictures of a couple of listings. I want to talk to you a bit about what the market's been doing so far this spring. As you, I think, have all read in the newspapers, Toronto Star and the National Post, the Globe and Mail run articles about it. We've had a very late start this spring, primarily just because of the weather. We still had snow on the ground right through to almost May. So it really held off our market. We didn't get our first kind of batch of cottage buyers coming up and looking at property until 5 weeks ago. So late start, but we're doing fine now. We're busy. We're not overwhelmed. The selection of inventory is decent, but here's part of the problem we're finding with the cottage market. We took taking a mosquito off my forehead. We took a ride around our lake. My wife and I have a cottage on Whitefish Lake on Sunday. Beautiful day, but it's amazing because it seems like about half the cottages on the lake still aren't open. So people haven't been coming up as much as they normally would. What we're interpreting this as basically is that we're not going to get a huge amount of activity on the cottage market until the kids are out of school. So bad news if you're looking for a specific type of cottage. Good news that, you know, it might be only 3-4 weeks away. We anticipate an extremely busy summer season, and defining summer this year kind of July, August, September. So if you're looking to buy or sell, you still have tons of market time in front of you. Whereas the housing market goes, we're starting to see some movement on the houses. We're still seeing pressure on prices. We just had a house today that sold in Parry Sound. It had been listed in the mid-high threes off and on for a couple of years, just came through today at 3. So, you know, again, pressure on some of the housing, especially if you've got one of those larger 2-story homes, just seem to be a little tougher to sell. Not saying you can't sell it, but again, just tougher to sell. Starter homes are still doing well, but even at that point, we're finding a lot of the young people coming out looking to buy the starter homes, having issues with banking, and especially with CMHC financing, just our qualifications, because young people don't have great credit. So if you are a young person, keep paying that student loan, keep paying that credit card balance off, at least the minimum every month, because it might come back and nip you in the bud when you go to buy a house. Anyways, have a great day. I'll try to get another market update in before the summer really gets going on the Canada Day weekend.